Hey everybody, I am coming making this video message, and I want to let you know, when you talk to people, when you are interacting with people, you need to look them in their eyes. This is probably a very different type of video message than a lot of you all probably expected, but I want to send a message to all of you all who have gotten to a place you are holding your head down. You are very ashamed or embarrassed about various things that are going on in your life, because you all know that once you go through a lot of things in life, sometimes you feel defeated, you feel hopeless, you feel discouraged, and it will play itself out by you not really holding up your head. You will sometimes, when someone is trying to talk to you, you will hold your head down in shame, especially if that person has had front row seats to all of your losses in life. It's a very difficult season to walk through when you know you really are not doing well. Maybe you're not doing well financially, maybe you're not doing well spiritually, maybe you are not doing well emotionally, maybe you are not doing well within your family. Sometimes you can go through so much with your family members. You may go through with your spouse, with your children, with different people in the family for different reasons, and it can wear on you. It can wear on you. It can stress you out, especially when you are called by God. Let me just make you all understand something, and I'm gonna be a little bit transparent. When you are called by God, and when you are the vessel that God is using, sometimes, because the enemy knows this, he will try to attack your entire family or your family dynamic. He will disrupt relationships that you have with people in your family, or he will cause certain people in your family to come up against you or go against you, because you could possibly be their lifeline to bring them to deliverance, or to bring them into the knowledge and understanding of who God is. Sometimes God will use us as a vessel to be inspirational to other people, and when they don't know who God is, or they are not familiar with the Lord, and you are, you will be that person that is like their lifeline. You talk to them about your encounter with God. You let them know who God is. You begin to open up the Bible to them and show them scriptures. And so I'm here to tell you, when God has called you, it doesn't have anything to do all the time with you being a prophet or a prophetess or a preacher or a minister, or maybe you're an evangelist. Just you being marked by God, meaning you just follow Christ, you believe in him, it will bring adversity within your family. And so overall, what I'm saying to you all is that you will get to a place in your life where you have gotten attacked a lot, and you may not hold your head up all the time. You may not be smiling as much as you used to. You may not be laughing as much as you used to, and your confidence starts to get broken down. Anytime you're talking to somebody and they cannot look you in the eye, a lot of times, now on some occasions, that person may be shy. We know we'll come in contact with people who are very shy, but on the other end, they may even be an introvert. And so on the other hand, it could just simply be they're not an introvert, they're not shy, they are lacking confidence, they have a lot of shame, and it causes them to not look people in their eye. You can come across people. I come across people and I'm having conversations with them, and I'm doing this for them to look at me while I'm talking to them. I have come across certain people who they put on sunglasses and then they're confident, they're able to talk to you. But if you ask them to remove their sunglasses and just have a real heart-to-heart conversation with you, they're not going to do it. Now, with that, some people, they just are slick, okay? And they like to watch the room because they a snake. You know, you might not agree with that, but I know some folks that's like that. But then there's some people, they have anxiety when they are having conversations with someone, or they have to look them in the eye, and so they put sunglasses on. But in this message, I want to let you all know, and I'm going to leave you all with the scripture. I want to let you all know that no matter what it is that you are going through, no matter what you are experiencing, no matter what adversity is coming up against you, or that you are seeing play out in your life in different ways, because it looks different for every one of you who are going through it right now. I want to let you know, you better look people in the eye, baby. You better look them in the eye. You better hold on to your confidence no matter what it is that you're going through. Yes, you will have moments you feel hopeless. Yes, you will have moments you feel defeated. Yes, you will have moments where you feel mentally, spiritually, and even physically exhausted. You will be tired in every way, shape, and form. You will feel tired, like, I am over it, I am done, they can have it. And so I want to let you know, you better hold on to your confidence. You never get into the presence of anyone and you allow them to see you sweat. You don't let them see you sweat. If you want to cry and if you want to feel defeated, you do that in your private and your alone time. But baby, when it's time for you to get up, when it's time for you to leave out that house and go to work, when it's time for you to leave out that house and go to church, when it's time for you to leave out and go to that business meeting, when it's time for you to leave out and you got to be faced with certain people who are considered prestigious or whatever it is, you better look them in their eyes when you are talking to them. You never ever downplay who you are based off what you've gone through. I'm here to tell you, you don't allow the trajectory of your life to stop you from holding your head up high, talking to people with confidence. You don't allow it to stop you from being bold and courageous. You don't allow it. You don't allow anybody to bully you, because sometimes with your vulnerability, there are some people and they're arrogant pricks. I'm sorry, I'm going to just say it, and I'm a Christian woman. Yes, I said arrogant pricks. They will see that somebody is vulnerable. They will see that you don't really feel confident or you're not sure of yourself, and they will use that to their advantage. They will literally pull off your energy that you're giving off, because while they're talking to you, you're doing this and you're talking low and you, oh, I don't know, and you know, they will prey on that, PREY, and they will try to take advantage of it. People will try to talk to you a certain type of way. People will become very disrespectful to you. People will use their position of power to try to intimidate you. This is why a lot of people, when they are in the presence of somebody who's very rich or somebody who is very important, or even certain celebrities, this is a fact. This is a fact because I've been around them. I've sat at tables with them. This is a fact. And sometimes when you are not confident, you will look at somebody, because I've seen it. I've seen people be in a room with somebody that's very rich or famous, and when they lack confidence, they feel like, well, I don't have the money that he or she has. And so they shrink themselves. They don't really talk a lot. They're timid. They're scared. They're laughing at things that are not funny, because that's a sign of them being really nervous. No, baby, you better be who you are at all times, no matter who is in your presence. I don't care if it's a well-known pastor. I don't care if it's a mega pastor, like he or she has a mega church. Baby, I don't care who it is. You better stand strong in who you are. Yes, take the advice. Take the constructive criticism if they have to give it to you. You know, you don't get disrespectful. You're not above rebuke. But I'm just throwing out different things. All I'm saying is that whatever you're going through, don't drop your head. God is the lifter up of your head. You better know it. You better receive this. You better believe it. You better wear it like it's a coat. Wear it like it's a coat. I'm talking to every last one of you of all ages. I don't care if you're young, middle age, or old. I don't care what your race is. I don't care if you got 50 cents in your bank account. I don't care if you standing on a bus stop every day. I don't care if you riding a bike. I don't care if you fat, skinny, attractive, unattractive. I don't care if you in a homeless shelter. Baby, you better look people in the eye when you're talking to them. And when somebody talks out the side of their throat, or they think because you don't have a lot of money or a job, or they feel like you are inferior to them, you still better stand strong and understand who you are. See, what you all got to understand is that what we all go through, it's all for a season. It's all for a moment. Even certain emotions that are invoked in us, or evoked, in us, it's for a moment. It's not permanent. You don't let how you feel in a moment or a season determine, okay, I'm not going to be confident. I don't have the right to look somebody in their eye. I don't have the right to correct and check somebody respectfully when they are coming against me and disrespecting me. I don't have the right to really defend myself because I've fallen off as a father, as a mother, as a friend, as someone in clergy. See, baby, you better understand. I don't care if you get caught in a huge scandal. This does not give people the right to start disrespecting you. Who am I talking to? I don't care who you are, whether you a celebrity or you are a well-known pastor, bishop, first lady. I don't care how nasty and stinky the scandal was. When you get into the presence of people, you better hold your head up. You better look people in their eye, because really, ultimately, the bottom line here is that God is the lifter up of your head. And I'm going to prove it to you with Psalms chapter 3, and I think it's verse 3 through 8. Now, what you all know, and this is coming from the King James Version, I'm just paraphrasing. You all know that David was a mess, but he deeply, passionately, obsessively, he loved God. But he did a lot of foul things in his time. But God punished David. He dealt with him. And there was a lot of chaos and drama within his family and his family dynamic. One thing that happened was Absalom. Absalom was supposed to be the successor of David as king. But what happened is that Absalom, he became rebellious against his father. And so he was coming after David, trying to take his life from him. He became an enemy of his own father. And so David had a lot of enemies because of various things that went on. And he was running. He was running for cover. He fled to Jerusalem because his enemies were surrounding him. But as David began to sometimes sing to God, as David began to have conversations with God, he told God, "You are the lifter up of my head." I want you all to go and read that scripture. I'm paraphrasing, so if I messed up something here or there, or I left something out, forgive me. But this is why you all have to read it for yourself. Read it for yourself, because David also had a granddaughter, or no, it was Bathsheba. She had a granddaughter that felt some type of way about David as well, because she was violated by David's firstborn son, and David never held him accountable. This is a fact. There were so many different things going on in David's family. A lot of drama, a lot of confusion, a lot of chaos. But David understood. He understood, you know what? I have sinned against you, Lord. I have made some mistakes. I have been a very dirty, foul person, but you are the lifter up of my head. You will protect and cover me from my enemies. And I want to let you all know that whether you have enemies or not, you can just be so ashamed because of things you're going through, and you don't feel good. You may not look your best. Everybody is talking about everything that's going on in your life. And so you're dropping your head now. You're questioning who you are. I am here to let you know God will lift up your head. God will instill that confidence in you in spite of what you're going through, or in spite of what you've already gone through and come out of. Because the enemy will try to hold you to your past, and he'll keep replaying things in your mind for you to mentally and spiritually stay in the same place, because it makes your blessings be delayed, and it causes a stagnation and a delay in your growth. Look people in their eyes. Keep a smile on your face, my beautiful brothers and sisters, no matter what it is. I'm not saying this is easy. I'm not saying you will be able to do this every day that you live and breathe. But baby, you better find your strength within yourself, because hardship, struggle, shame, defeat, embarrassment, hopelessness, it is only for a season. It is temporary. There are highs and lows in walking with Christ. There are highs and lows in life, period. But don't forget who you are. Don't forget what you bring to the table. Don't forget what God has instilled in you. That is the video message. Well, guys, it's time for me to go because I have some other things to do. The Lord willing, I will be back with another video message. If any one of you have taken offense to anything I spoke about in this video message, it's okay. It's all right. I'm not worried about it. I am not concerned, because I know you will forgive me in the morning.